we got 2 whiting, which is pretty good considering that makes 3 whiting I've ever caught on the surface, so pretty stoked with that.
This won't be easy. Right and left, they're piling their way. Guess you better brace for hay. Can't say what comes. No rule, no brakes, no gloves. This glamour has no babe. Don't you feel time to even out the score? Don't you feel fire burning down your veins? Cause you spilled all this right into this rope.
Now, I've never actually fished this spot before, nor have I ever fished this lure before. So it's going to be a bit interesting. But from what I can tell, we've got a bit of weed around the wharf here and some sandy bottom. So I'm just going to throw this out. Let's sit there for a second. Just sort of pulse it like that. From what I can tell, judging by that jellyfish and the plants I'm seeing around, it's a fairly salty system. So I'm hoping that means we're with a decent shot of picking something up on this double clutch, because this is a very big double clutch. Had some tailor follow us up that time. So there's fish in this system. I'll tell you what, if we can't pick up a good sized flatty on this lure, we might switch up to a smaller profile bloodworm grub or something and just try and pick up some of these smaller guys. Well, we lost that lure after a few casts, so we switched up to this vibe that we were catching a few mullet on last session, and we're going to see how this goes. You can see a few tailor on the surface, so I'm going to whip this lure out and just send it across the surface. 1, to see how it looks in terms of the clarity, and 2, just see if I can pick something up, because you never know. Weed. Third lure for this session, got on the sugar pen. Working this along the wharf, just in the hopes that there's a little either flathead sitting on the wharf for a little tailor or brim or something that's keen to come out and give it a shot. Doesn't appear to be this time. Alright, well, we've exhausted all our lures and all our spots for here, so we're gonna move over to the sandy beach there, do 2 or 3 flicks for whiting, then switch up to something with a bit of scent. I'm guessing this is a little whiting on the sugar pen. Beautiful, beautiful. We just, I saw all these sort of weed beds and structures, so I thought I'd cast out there, and sure enough, look at that. Now you gotta be you gotta be careful with all these hooks. Gorgeous, little whiting. Whoa. Gonna swim off? There you go, he got there. I was worried I might be a little bit confused after smacking his head on the rocks, but he was fine. Oh. We've probably spooked all the fish through there now by doing that, but let's give that another shot. That's my 2nd whiting ever on lures. Tell you what, doesn't get much better than that.
This won't be easy. Right and left, they're piling their way. Guess you better brace for hay. Can't say what comes. No rule, no brakes, no gloves. This glamour has no babe. Don't you feel time to even out the score? Don't you feel fire burning down your veins? Cause you spilled all this right into this rope. I want you to go home and play.
I thought I got a hit and then I thought I lost it, but doesn't look like it. Looks like I've just caught the smallest whiting known to man. Watch out, look at that. That whiting cannot be much bigger than the lure. Like, not much bigger than the lure at all. Just gonna put that down so I can adjust. Alright. Oh. Alright, let's release that.
Do you hear the drums, the singing out your sound, the shouting out your name? Don't you feel start to even out the scope?
Back in the car now. We got 2 whiting, which is pretty good considering that makes 3 whiting I've ever caught on the surface, so pretty stoked with that. But we're going to head north now, put on some soft plastics and fish that, try and find some deeper water fish. Alright, well, looks like we've stumbled onto a playground of sorts, but I noticed from the road there's a little wharf out there, so I think we'll walk out onto the rocks if we can, flick these shallows, just again with our little sugar pen, see if we can pick up some whiting, and then yeah, after that I guess we'll try and get out on that wharf and send it out into some deeper water if we can. I'm really hoping to catch either more whiting would be good, but a flathead is going to be the dream. I mean, a dew is the dream, but a flathead would be really nice. That's our goal for sure. Oh, and GoPro probably can't see because it's got terrible long distance, but our friend at the end of the wharf there's on. Looks like he's got something half decent. Ah, good on him. Alright folks, well, we did manage to hook onto a cracking salmon, but as they do, it jumped out of the water and spat the hook right in front of me. It's pretty devastated, can't lie. We haven't gotten a single take other than that one. But yeah, unfortunately we've got to be up at 5 AM to get back to the hospital for work, so we'll probably be calling it pretty soon, but still calling this a pretty good session. We hooked a cracking salmon and we got a few whiting on the surface, so you got to be happy with that. And I carried on like a bit of a buffoon when I saw there was like this meter garfish just swim past me, and I was like screaming, going, oh my goodness, it's a massive fish. And the bloke was just like, yeah, you know, we catch them on prawns. I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough, you know, it's the biggest garfish I've ever seen in my life, but you know, that's fair enough, average fish for you. So yeah, pretty cool though that like you get fish like that just cruising by the wharf that are just, you know, an everyday occurrence. So yes, we'll give this lure about another 15 I reckon, and then we'll probably call it for this session. Something? Yeah, a little tailor I think. Oh, there you go, something after a few hours. It's a soft vibe, that one.